Good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. We're going to be getting back into Mass Effect 2 again after the slightly scuffed stream on Sunday night, where the game literally crashed my entire streaming setup halfway through, and then the second half of the stream just didn't work properly. So, it was a fun time. But yeah. Hey Dave, how you doing? Fuck the ads, indeed. I did. That's kind of what happened. I had to turn my entire computer off and then on again. And then when I came back, Streamlabs just was not functioning properly. Right? Hi, Grunt. Kinda sniffing my shoulder there. Like, buddy. Just a smidge close. Eh. I hope not. He's effectively my kid, so...
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Oh.
If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
I seen a Vorcha shoot a man. Oh no! It was another Vorcha.
Wow, the whole club is spinning.
What?
Just passing through.
Fine.
You know what? I will actually ask you that question.
What?
Do you know a Solarian named Ish?
I know of him.
Just wondered if you'd heard of him. Thanks.
Good night.
What do you need?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
I'm in an important business meeting.
One night with Arya. That's all it'll take. Come on, let me in. Ari's
Tenements are there, right? Oh. That away.
You've let 10 people in while I've been standing here.
Unburied.
Why is it gonna... It's gonna snow there to... Fuck, I have to drive to Kingston. I really hope that I don't have to deal with that.
Demure to the deranged, the kind to the king.
I really hope that's just up by you.
Never have to compromise your vision of what your love
End.
should be.
End is nigh.
Thing here.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medic said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time. To the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. She's gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if
That,
it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I know what it is to
I'll
lose,
examine
feels like
the
to
things.
lose a daughter, says the person whose daughter is the murderer. Slash is currently trying to kill her own daughter, but okay.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then, the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Close the holojournal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I'd never part with it.
Oh. You gotta try and get some sleep? Okay. Have a good night, man. Oh, yeah. That's probably a good idea to get some sleep then.
People come to places such as this, seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive your mission, I may return here.
But want something more than a one-night arrangement? We're here to help. Katanos Relationships was created with one purpose: to connect lonely clients with a lifelong commitment to their perfect mates. Choose from among hundreds of potential relationships, ranging from the demure to the deranged.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Samara waving in the distance.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
This is an interesting... Yep. Hey, Lexi, how you doing? Yep. Just, figured I'd do her loyalty mission first, since I had the last little bit of shopping to do on Omega. I've now bought all the upgrades here. Yeah, this is, definitely an interesting mission compared to all the other loyalty ones. Everything else, you deal with it with combat. Apparently, you have to deal with this one, mostly with careful, choices.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
Good, you're out of the Lilo and Stitch hole you were in with the remake. Ah. That have anything to do with all the things I'm hearing about the changes they're making to the remake, or...
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot.
Yeah,
when
the
she
changes.
comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Yeah, I've been hearing stuff about that.
It's hot.
I'm not a huge fan of the live-action remakes that Disney does anyways, so not exactly holding out hope. However, my daughter is 8. She seems to be into that sort of thing when it comes out. She likes going to see movies when they're around, so I might end up going to see it anyway.
I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Florid's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity, in that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity, in that order. Just
if that gang leader gets pissed off at me for getting her to leave, he might pick a fight. Then I'm defending myself, and I attract the other the target. That might be a helpful way to do this. Nothing really wrong for kids. That's fine. Them enjoying it is good. Not a fan of the remakes. If kids like it, well, yeah. I mean, that's pretty well it, right? Same thing. We went to go see the live action Snow White. She enjoyed it. I didn't mind it. Like in my head, weird CGI dwarves aside, it was not terrible. Like if nothing else, Snow White actually had a role in it other than running away and getting knocked out.
Lots of money on display here tonight. Good cred hunting tonight. I'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Hank off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
Oh.
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hank. You hear that? So, what do you think of us now?
You're happy to find someone who didn't just hate it, who actually enjoyed it, was happy for some of the changes? Yeah. It's different, but not terrible different, right? It's like... the original really didn't have much, like... It was, oh, the queen wants her dead, and she's running away, now she's just... living with the and she's passed out. Don't really do much over the course of the movie. Actually giving her a role and voice lines is not a terrible change. I understand some people are just not happy with the actress in general, but that seems to be a lot of the complaint.
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
Alright. Didn't even know I had enough creds to give him that.
Jan Dulamartier.
The music here used to be avant-garde. Couldn't dance to it, but you felt smart with it.
I guess they'll let anybody in here now. No standards anymore.
Pick a fight. If I do that, I pick a fight. That's not what I want to do here.
I have nothing to say to you.
I didn't think so.
The drinks here are so strong. I'm not complaining.
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve, and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Bored people don't spend much. Oh, the many things
Some
I
nights I
bought
come
me
here and there's
stuck at
no
Taco
one
Bell.
interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
No, I don't want to bring up that one. No, let's not bring up her mother. That's probably a bad idea.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Borta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime.
Yeah.
Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Hey, Morin, how's your mother? Immediate failed mission. Yep. She just runs. Immediately, just gone. He's like, fuck. Well.
Do you know Baenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
That sounds like a success. Guy at the front door said there was an Asari who liked that band, sensory band, so...
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Yeah, I love how the obvious failure options are all on the right side. Whereas all the stuff you were told to talk to her about are all on the left.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
I mean, like here.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
I thought this was going to be harder, but all of, like, the obvious answers that we've been told to use are all on the one side, so, like yeah, these are the answers. Nah. It's stuff.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
of all the places to get an assault rifle upgrade. It can be difficult if you didn't pay attention. You think you never had that, but I think that could happen to someone. Yeah. Somebody's like trying to skip through things. They was like, that one? No? Oh, fuck. But yeah, no, I walked into that assuming I actually had to be careful about what I was choosing, so I was like, oh no, all the answers are in the same spot.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
Or if I missed out on some stuff in that place, because she found me real quick. You got it, be Renegade, right? Check the pull bottle later. Big ChouRaven statue.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
I bet not. Considering all the stuff I know about you.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Yeah, this part of the conversation isn't ominous in the slightest, huh? Like, I love a game where your opponent can think he's about to win before you kill him. Yeah, no, the line of conversation totally isn't ominous and totally isn't making wouldn't be really obvious to a lot of people what's about to happen.
Have a Hallex if you want, but wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
Keep her busy.
I love clubs. People, movement.
People must have been high when she let them hear. Yeah,
drums
right?
of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
I'm assuming if you just keep mashing yes more, and she eventually gets into your head and just messes you up. So it's really trying to push you to be like, yeah, I hope your Paragon or your Renegade is high enough to actually make it out a part of this.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Well, apparently I'm not high enough Paragon. Yeah, basically, it shows that she has control and Samara has to get you out before you end up down on the floor. I'm just sitting here like, well, apparently I do not have high enough Paragon at this point. This is the third time now in a row, 3 missions now, where I've not had high enough Paragon to actually do things. First it was Jack and Miranda's argument, then it was Tally's trial, and now it's this.
I want you. I'd kill for you. Anything you want.
Shh, darling. Just relax and hear my words.
Samara.
Marin. Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. I'm ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed
her head is now a puddle,
smartest of my
right?
daughters. There are no words.
Not the way I thought that conversation was gonna go, but all right.
Mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
I mean, I've already checked the apartment completely before I started the conversation. I doubt that that's...
Let's go.
I'm also assuming if you had high enough Renegade, there would have been an additional option in the middle of that. Towards the end, where she was offering to join your team instead of Samara. If I had enough Paragon, you would have been given a choice to pick Samara or Morinth. You had a chance to have kill you. Oh. Yeah, I seem to recall that being a thing. Can I get back in here? No? Damn. Unless I don't get to do anything because I triggered the event too fast. Damn. Alright, well. Well, I guess that lady died. I guess that reporter died. Alright. I mean, you're right. It is Omega. One more dead body ain't gonna do anything. Well, next up, we're going to the Citadel. Because I want to get done Thane and Garrus' loyalty missions, and I've got a couple other things to do while I'm there.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Messages. Ah. Digging through the Alare, just wanted you to know I did find a few things from the experiments that Railzora was conducting. Had you shared them with me, humanity might have reaped the benefits. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your people will watch from a distance as the Quarian people reclaim not just their homeworld, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Railzora's death will not have been in vain. Oh since my stream last time didn't. The game basically crashed the better part of my computer, and I had to stop and restart. Somewhere in the middle of that, when I restarted the stream afterwards, it didn't work properly, and so I ended up playing a bunch of the game without my recording working. So, in case you missed that, I did Tally's trial. It ended with me not having enough Paragon points to try that option, and I ended up taking Tally's decision and not revealing what we found to preserve her father's legacy. And now that's definitely a thing here. Upgrades to take the assault rifle upgrade.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later, better. Think I've cured Joker's condition. Simple treatment would... No. Would cause liver failure. Never mind. Start from scratch. Anything else?
That's what happened, and yeah. So she's exiled. Yeah, not a major thing if you remember. Oh, that's okay. That's good then.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
I was about to say, if I got stuck in the rafters of the Normandy, I swear to God. Jacob. I guess I could talk to Samara. Thane and Garrus won't talk to me because I still have to do their missions. Miranda doesn't want to talk to me for different reasons. Her and Jack had a little argument after I finished Miranda's mission, and I may have sided with Jack, and Miranda refuses to speak to me now, so...
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
You looked it up. There's a chance it'll be annoying in 3, but that's a ways away. Either way, the main thing is the Tally is loyal. Alright.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
That's true. She claimed she was the future. She's bullshitting, because that condition makes it so you can't have kids. That really wouldn't work out in the long run for a species. Yeah, no, that's pretty fair. Just no kids, only kill.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
Like talking to anybody here. Talk to Grunt and Tally, but I'm pretty sure my only dialogue options with Jack at this point involve relations, so I'm not doing that on stream.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Oh? Notice first from you two? Alright.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
Why do you get sick is the question. Hey.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
Chickenpox at that old? Yeah. Yeah. That can't have been fun.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
Ugh. I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians.
Hey, Armorhide, how you doing?
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Oh. I see I'm at that part of the conversation.
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
I mean, in this game, yeah. Yeah. So far, that is my general consensus here. So, I'm staring at my options, and I have to ask at this point, how graphic is the scene that's going to follow if I hit I'm interested? Is it going to get me banned on Twitch? Not graphic at all? Okay. Just... It's Twitch safe, if you remember right. Okay, good. That was the thing. It's like, I know which button I want to hit, but live on stream and all.
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tally. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't know. You never... Well, good.
Oh.
Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
Oh, okay. That doesn't immediately trigger the scene. Got it. Basically everybody except... The only ones that are graphic are the humans? Ah. Yeah, okay. Let's move on. I want to do Thane's mission first because I want to get the upgrade for the Normandy. We're going... Jump. I mean, basically everything's over here anyway at this point. Oh, it's got like another thing to buy on Tachanka as well. Oh, and the Asari, but Samara doesn't have a scene. She's kind of like... I mean, that's honestly fair. I mean, the conversation with Samara kind of made it clear there that she's like, nah, I already did that. I'm good. I also get, like, a weird thought with Samara. I mean, I guess it's already disproven by that last line of her conversation. I was sitting there like, I feel like she understands the ins and outs of her daughter's condition really well for someone who doesn't suffer from it. But I'm like, so like maybe she became basically a warrior monk just to not deal with that. But then I was like, but she had 3 kids though, so that obviously she wasn't. Ooh, the Citadel. The Citadel is literally the only thing here, huh? Well, how many people are going to be really upset to see me here? Funny as the wiki marks Samara as a romance, but if you continue going after her all the way till 3, she just gives you a hug. That's kind of hilarious, actually. Alright. Thane, you're coming with. I need to do your mission. You got 6 points since the last time I saw you. Okay. We can evolve your drill assassin skill. Marksman increases weapon damage or increases health. We're gonna go weapon damage. Yeah, get more out of the marksman, I think. Just back that, and when I do his mission, I have at least a couple points to spread into his main skill. New skill, sorry.
I've found references to a forger named Fade in C-Sec crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking. Also, according to C-Sec, a Drell recently passed through customs. The C-Sec office may have more information.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight! Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot!
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. The That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip.
Sir, yes, sir.
I can only imagine the situation that led to that chewing out. Hitting someone 10,000 years later as a concept is funny. Just imagining someone walking out and just getting hit out of nowhere. Hit out of nowhere by a projectile with 3 times the force of a nuclear bomb. That ain't just one person's bad day. Probably the whole fucking ship. Or the better part of your country on that planet. Just, ooh.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug.
Starts
Feel
again.
the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1
What a
to
beautiful
1.3% of
planet
light
gone.
speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing.
What? Why?
Unfortunately, sir, biotics can be used as a weapon. The rules require me to confiscate all amps. Could you please hand over yours?
I don't have one. I'm not a biotic.
Oh. Well, when you objected, I thought...
You humans are all racist.
Can I help you, sir?
It's been a couple of years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
It's going this way.
What is this crap?
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're... dead.
Yeah, about that.
I was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy. I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Well.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
But you're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Just, hey, yeah, so this computer seems to think you guys are dead. Go talk to my captain. Captain takes one look at you. I understand the problem. You.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs, then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge.
Fair.
But I can see you're a busy man. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
Couldn't one of us or both of us get into trouble for that?
There's no way to fool the DNA scanners in that tunnel. You're you. Why wait in long lines and fill out a massive useless hard copy paperwork to get to the same place? The Council does everything by the book. They've had thousands of years to write it. Sometimes things need to get done without a committee vote.
You're not big on formalities, are you?
I'm with them right up until they keep people from doing their jobs. There. I just saved you about 9 days of running around. That said, you should head up to the Presidium and tell them you're still alive. The Council probably wants to talk to the one who got them their jobs.
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium from down here?
Head back through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that
Yep,
any
sure
equipment,
is.
information or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
Yep, the original Council is dead is the default setting. Not what I chose in Mass Effect 1. Pretty sure I just said, hey, give this human guy a seat on the existing Council. But, I don't remember his name, but I know I was dealing with him for the better part of the game.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up. Of course, they fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
I need to talk to the Council. How can I get to the Presidium from here?
Head through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
You killed them by complete accident your first run. Your character's basically like, give me a second, and then it was like, psh, dead. Oh, well.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba.
Of course,
We've got a few
Shinakiba
Krogan
is the
walking
human.
around, and I think I saw a
It's the,
quarry in
fucking
the other
thing.
day.
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't a Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the Council's rulebook.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
That's fair.
My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
Drugs, organized crime, and murder. Sounds like a day. Yup.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the Keepers run. And Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
So Duct Rat's just the Citadel version of Street Rat. Got it.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepherd VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakera for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
Meanwhile, Grunt's just staring at the cop, just like, what you gonna do about it? That's the interrogation. See?
Welcome back, Shepard. It has been 2 years, 3 months, and 17 days since the Citadel last welcomed you. This is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. Public shuttles and shopping are available through the CSEC security cordon. The Alliance Embassy has issued a travel advisory for human visitors to the Citadel. Would you like to hear it now?
Let me hear the travel advisory.
Due to recent adjustments to the Council, humans may find aliens on the Citadel less friendly than usual. Alliance citizens are advised to limit their time in non-human sectors. Group travel is strongly recommended. If you feel you are being followed or threatened, talk to any nearby CSEC officer, or contact the Embassy through the station network.
That makes it sound like there are anti-human race riots going on.
There have been 26 incidents of large-scale civil disorder aboard the Citadel in the past 2 years. Many non-human residents disagree with the Alliance-led restructuring of the Council and wish a
that
return
is at
to
least
the status quo.
one per month.
There seem to be a lot more CSEC officers than the last time I was here.
In the wake of the Geth attack 2 years ago, additional security precautions were implemented for the safety and security of residents. In addition to increased CSEC patrols, weapon carry restrictions have been tightened.
So has crime decreased?
Violent crime has decreased by 23%. Property crime has decreased by 41%. Incident clearance has improved by 16%.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Dark Star, that's where Thane's mission starts. Yeah. Let's see. Rapid transit is that way if I want to go somewhere. This way to check. There's also rapid transit there. Terminal, a couple stores. Store actually. Nam Expeditions. Terminal. Dark Star Lounge. That means the default is that Udina is the human on the council? Ew. Oh.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
By human author Drew. Popular military historical novel Ascension focus on several lives warped by or destroyed by the human survivalist cult Cerberus. Book. Pretty sure that's the stuff the cook was after. So let's do that.
Fine, fine. I just need to pick up some spices. Aminodextrous and aminosinister, if you have it.
You don't mix your spice chirality. What cooking school did you say you went to?
I don't go to cooking school. I just want something tasty to put on a steak.
Why don't you just go to Fish Dog Food? It's on the... Ask for that crummy taste with chicken sauce.
Rancid Ghost place.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
No, they're not.
You ever been up there?
No. CSEC won't let me. They say I'm a risk.
They think every Krogan is dangerous.
Damn Turians. We should kill them all.
Damn.
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
I'd like to buy something.
My apologies. I do not make sales. I'm here to answer questions and process returns and exchanges. To make a purchase, browse our electronic catalog over there.
Since these stores are owned by the Council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a former Spectre.
My goodness. I didn't know Spectres quit. I don't believe you qualify for a discount, though.
How about if I throw in an endorsement from the man who defeated Sarah?
You are Shepard? My goodness. The increase in sales would certainly be worth offering a discount.
What do you need me to do?
Just voice your endorsement into my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
There's
Excellent.
the meme.
I will get my clerical VI to add it to our advertising immediately.
We got it. Model of the Normandy. Let's buy some stuff just for shits. Giggles. Space hamster. Yeah. Oh, is that a thing I'm supposed to be doing? Is the map reversed? Yep. After every mission, you have to feed them or they die, or get Kelly to have a date with you and she'll feed them for you. Ah. See. Well, I better start going back to my room then.
human.
Tell me about your services.
I sell guns. I don't think humans need any more than they already have.
Excuse me.
What?
Look, I know our races aren't on the best of terms.
You are kinslayers. Your Admiral Hackett let the Council die.
There's nothing I can do about that. What I can do is stop the Geth from attacking again.
You hunt Geth?
Geth, pirates, mercenary scum, all over the Terminus.
That's dangerous game. I don't like your kind, but I'll help the enemy of my enemy. I'll give you a discount, but I'll deny it if word gets around.
Thank you.
Just get the hell out of here before I change my mind.
What do we got? Oh, he's got sniper rifle damage upgrade. Ooh, I've been looking for that. Heavy pistol, SMG. Well, this guy's got all of the things that I want. Ooh. Offhand ammo pack. Popular mod developed by... Increases spare ammo capacity by 10%. That's worth. Vest. Increases health by 5%. That. That's the start of the mission.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 billion players now. Do you have any games you'd like to trade in? You get 2 credits toward a new game.
The people want to hear your story, Shepard. Khaleesa been seen in Al Jalani, Westerland News. I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre. You presented your case very well on camera. Do you have a minute?
So, is this where we find out whether the default option is that I punch the reporter or not? I interviewed you a couple years ago.
What, so you can try to do another smear job on me?
Now, Shepard, you may object to my methods, but we're on the same side. You're bad, you're news. I just want to give your story its due. Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words.
You're dead.
If true, you told Admiral Hackett to abandon the Destiny Ascension, sacrificing nearly 10,000 lives, including the previous Citadel Council.
Here we go.
It was time for us to find our own path. I was a colonist. I know how hard the galaxy can hit. That day wasn't about spite. It was about standing up.
But what about interspecies relations?
We have a new council, new friends. We took a tragic vacuum and created an opportunity. Unless you're saying humanity and our many partner species don't deserve that chance to excel. Don't insult them. It's beneath you.
Commander Shepard, first human Spectre. Hero of the Battle of the Citadel. Check vid. We get it? Great. Bull rushed on my own show.
Good. Get fucked. Apparently I didn't punch her because nobody mentioned it, so... Start lounge in there. I'm gonna guess if I have to talk to Mouse outside the lounge, I'm going into it.
Yeah, I can get that. Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You, Mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What's wrong with me?
It's like, well, this is a weird situation.
Still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
Doesn't stop you sometimes if your character really wants to punch you. Oh my god, that's gold right there. It's like, wait, guy turns around, sees a guy he thought was out of an assassin he thought was out of the game, and a man he thought was dead. Immediately shits his pants. Yep.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
Yeah. Don't blame the kid. Yeah. Honestly, with Thane's reputation, I'd probably be crapping myself too. Like, oh god, is he here for me?
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything, yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
So I can either be Paragon enough to talk him out of it, Renegade enough to scare him, or just pay him off. I don't feel like wasting money on you, so...
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talked to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then, but I left him as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios, he asks.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? You must carry the weight
PTSD
of our decisions, Shepard.
is
You,
strong.
of all people, know this.
Let's
Being
head back
held
to Bailey.
for questioning. Let's go in. explore this side of the Citadel before I move on.
Something I can do for you?
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the wards. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is Delea Sonasy's gift shop.
Even the kid is like, yo, where's your kid at? Yeah. Thane might not be the greatest of fathers.
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff that tourists throw garbage in?
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian
Yeah,
human
he's
bacteria
trying.
gets left in, and a Turian
Now,
or Thorian drinks it, they could
years
die.
later,
Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the
he's
same
got the right
DNA.
intent.
But no, the universe loves diversity.
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the
I already
Presidium.
asked him
Do you know if there are fish in the
I
lake?
get that question. Those are the only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is Delea Sonasy's gift shop.
Where's that gift shop?
In the market downstairs from the bar. Delea sells aquariums. Fish are the largest pets most station residents can get a permit for.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. If you get up to the Presidium, check out the Demaio flowers across from the conduit. They're coming in very nicely.
What'll it be?
Hear about anything interesting going on around here?
I serve drinks. You want to know what's going on? Check the news.
That's
I don't know
fair
why
enough.
Humans always ask me that.
Sorry, old fantasy thought process.
I'm done for now.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Always check the tavern keeper for quests, you know. Time to do the Shepherd Shuffle. The Shepherd Shuffle, aka try and look cool even though you don't. Ah. I mean, to be fair, that's just kind of the standard white guy dance. So, kind of makes sense. I mean, right?
You know what's good? Alliance Corsair. The battles are pretty realistic, but it's still fun. And you can install it on an Omni.
What do you want?
Why are you so interested in fish from the Presidium?
It's so decadent. Eating a fish from the Presidium would be like screwing Shaira.
Ugh, Asari is so squishy. Where are you supposed to get a decent grip?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What?
I told you.
Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all.
Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
Yeah, extra 1,000 credits. Let's go. Talk to you in a second. I want to explore a bit next. Cafe, I've done. This way and out. No, it's in here anyway. Warehouse, Certa Foundation, Serranos Applications. He does sound sad. It's unfortunate. Won't continue that thing just yet. I feel like I'm going to walk that way and find Garrus's mission. Might as well finish Thane's first.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum? Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Good cop, bad cop?
Convince him that we'll put a bullet in his head if he doesn't talk. Once he's scared, he'll cooperate.
Very well. I'll pretend we're ready to kill him. We can't push too hard, though. We need the information more than we need a corpse.
Thane, you're also the famous assassin,
Yeah, these are straights,
so...
Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
Being interrogated by a famous assassin and, and fucking Commander Shepard.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a CSEC interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
You apparently
No fastest interrogation ever?
No deals, no due process, no advocate.
And that's supposed to scare me. You two are in way over your heads. Bailey won't let you touch me.
Trying to Paragon, I'm trying to Paragon. I could punch him in the back of the head. Trying to Paragon.
Bailey doesn't know you're here, but he will. After we're done.
You're not the only one who can buy off CSEC, Kellum.
What are you, Frog Boy? His little apologist? What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit. Come on, hit me. I dare you. No, huh? Didn't think you had the balls.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin, not you. Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
I get the name, I walk out. You never see me again.
I got no reason to believe you.
Elias, if we were after you, we'd have already put a bullet in your head. We're running out of time. Bailey can't stall his advocate for long.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
All right, fucking quit it. Ain't worth this. Joram Talid, Turian running for office on the Zakira ward. He messes with Legitimate businessman. I'm gonna stop it.
Where and when?
His apartment, the 800 blocks. You better hurry.
What's going on here? Get away from my client.
You played me.
I've enjoyed our chat, Elias. Thanks for your help.
This isn't over.
Nicely done.
Wait, you got what you wanted. Who ratted me out?
Well, I guess you'll have something to think about while you're in here, huh?
I'll find out. And once I have a name...
Elias, as your legal advocate, I advise you to shut the hell up.
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Held up in traffic.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram to lead. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
When your legal advisor tells you to shut the f up, you know you've messed up. Yeah, that basically goes for any lawyer. If your lawyer is telling you to shut up, shut up.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
You haven't heard what the aliens have been saying? They think the council died because our fleet refused to save them. That we stacked the new council with humans and yes-men. Udina doesn't take any crap from them, but that seems to make it worse. They act like we're jackbooted thugs enforcing a coup.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow the lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Oh, Jesus, fuck. Space politics.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
I will. And I'll do it through legal processes, not by a coup attempt. And don't forget, my friends, there are treasonous elements in our own house. The humans seize power by themselves, but they can't hold on to it without the support of the lesser races. This doesn't stop here. I won't rest until the humans have been removed from power. Other races wait patiently for hundreds or thousands of years to earn an embassy. To the humans, no! They conveniently show up right after the council's been killed. They surround us with warships. They dictate terms. That's not how we do things. We respect tradition. Humans think anything 10 years old is obsolete. Worthless. How can they contribute to a 2,000-year-old government?
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'm following. Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Cole yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far.
Got him.
Target in sight. Can you give me an update?
Running it.
What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
No sign of trouble. I see him. Where is he now?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm following.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm with Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What? You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah, just don't let my boss see you.
Space politics be politicking. Yeah, at least. If I could, it would suck. Yeah. Fall off the catwalk, immediately get shot at by a bunch of fucking, by a bunch of Krogan. They gonna move? Do I have to move first? Because I'm staring at them and they're not going anywhere. Yeah.
Kolyat!
Thane!
I saw.
He's heading to the lead's apartment.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Yeah, that's
Tell
fine.
me, Drell, I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Khalid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son?
Yeah.
I have to get back to the
Everybody
precinct. Come
hurt.
on, I'll give you a lift.
That's why the point of the loyalty missions is giving everybody that little bit of, giving everybody just that little bit of closure on the crap in their lives, just in case they don't come back from the, final mission.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
Yeah, Bailey seems like a good guy. I mean, taking bribes from a criminal kingpin on the Citadel, but otherwise pretty good. Knows when to kind of leave somebody be because it's not a great situation they're in.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Well, finished your mission. That's good. Next thing is Garrison's mission. I believe the guy is down here. Ships.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used, yes.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
Bro. It's great. I don't know who you're kidding with that, though.
This what passes for food out here. My tastes run more along the lines of edible. Looks like worms. Dead ones. This a human thing? Ugh, I'll pass. I'll eat almost anything, but I stress almost.
Damn, Grunt. There's also 1 credit on Earth, I'm sure. Yeah, a lot of it.
This Clanless is a thief, and I want her arrested.
What? I was just walking by.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not. Just because I'm a Quarian.
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Serta Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with C-Sec and accuses me of stealing his damn chit.
You ran into each other outside the Serta Foundation. Is it possible the chit fell out of his pocket there?
I guess. Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
You spend a lot of time at the used ship dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
A ship would make a great pilgrimage gift.
You know about the pilgrimage?
I traveled with a Quarian who was on hers.
Wow. I didn't know anyone here would do that for one of us.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the Quarian doesn't have a chit on her, but she could have stashed it to recover later. You know what Quarians are like, and she's definitely a vagrant. I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
You say she stole your credit chit?
She must have. When I left the Serta Foundation store, she ran right into me.
How does running into you mean she stole your credit chit?
That's how pickpockets work. They bump into you and use that as a cover for rifling your pockets. You can't turn your back on these clanless Quarians. Thieves, all of them.
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Serta Foundation?
Of course not. You think I'd make a mistake like that? I didn't even buy anything there. That chit stayed in my pocket.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Sir, this is a C-Sec matter. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
Where's that? Start Foundation is down that way.
Garrus set up a meeting with the Forger.
Ah.
If you wish to find Fade,
I just got a refund in exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni-Gel converter here.
I don't think you have the right place.
No, they said to go to the warehouse. This is the warehouse.
Wouldn't a refreshing, delicious Tupari sports drink hit the spot right now?
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster? It's supposed to help with alien bacteria.
We can get whatever you'd like for little Jake, Rebecca.
Wait, the immunobooster can delay muscle development in high-gravity environments. What if that hurts him?
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Serta Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know what would make your services more popular? An endorsement from the man who defeated Saren.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speak into my console here.
Everywhere is my
Commander
favorite
Shepard,
place
and
on the
this is
Citadel.
my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you.
I don't care. I just want cheaper prices. What do we got? Retro capacity. Supporting web. I have over 50k. I should buy that sniper upgrade. Yep, I shall come back. First, I'll get life support webbing and increase my health by 10%, so I can afford that and the sniper thing.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Serta Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
Avolis was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
And not that I saw. He didn't purchase anything.
If everything's done by catalog, why are you here?
Customer service, returns, exchanges, and group rates. We also find that sales are better when there's someone to personally interact with. Though I'm not sure why a human company exclusively hires Asari to work their stores.
I'm pretty sure I can see a reason.
Tell me about your store.
The Serta Foundation is a human organization known for its genetic therapy regimens and genetically engineered products. Serta is probably best known for the development of Metagel.
Thanks for your time.
Come back soon, Shepard.
The nerve enhancements say that there are occasional motor control side effects. Jake loves to run. What if it makes him fall down?
Jake is fine, Rebecca. He's a perfectly healthy toddler.
Member of the criminal organization headed by Arya, often considered Pirate Queen of Omega, while Arya's gangs mostly are tied. Anto has an eye towards outside work. Whether this is an exploitable hull, we're not sure. That's the thing that he wants on Omega.
So which tech module are we supposed to get?
With confusion. I thought you knew.
What? No. All I heard Varanus say was, pick up a module.
Welcome to Saranus Applications. Can I interest you? Ah, Shepard!
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
You know, I use quite a bit of software in my line of work.
It's a shame so few understand their own equipment. Besides the most obvious point-and-go nav interfaces, anyway.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, why's the ship turning around? We're only halfway there.
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement from the human who defeated Saren?
I'd be thrilled, but I don't think I could afford to pay you for it.
Don't worry about it. What if we just work out a discount?
Absolutely. Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store
Everyone
on the
is my
Citadel.
favorite.
That will be splendid. I can edit that and have it working right away. Thank you so much.
Paragon points. Get some free shit. Well, not free, but you know. Damn, man. All the market. The economy is booming. My help. Man, even with the discount, all of their shit's expensive. Jeez. The Only tool upgrade is... that's tech power bonus. That's something I could use. And shields. Ooh. Alright, well, I want that sniper upgrade 100% with the 50k in my pocket. That'll do me the best long
my
run.
favorite customer. What can I get you?
Volus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Good.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I felt her hand go into my pocket. When I checked, my credit chit was gone.
I didn't even touch you.
Please move along.
You forgot your credit chit at Saronis Applications. The clerk is holding it for you.
Oh. Well, the Quarian could have stolen it.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it?
Now, just a minute.
And you? She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy?
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You think you're gonna run in a former Spectre?
Oh.
I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Can you take care of yourself from here?
I guess. I mean, most nights I eat nutrient paste in a Turian shelter, but I'm surviving. Thanks.
Well, before I do Garrus's thing, I wanna go back up to the... You know, $5 says this makes things quicker. Yeah, sure does. Instead of walking the whole way around.
This looks interesting.
Oh, sniper rifle damage upgraded.
For 10 credits, we offer data protection for any game we sell. If copy protection ever malfunctions, you can download a new copy.
Stadium. Got people to talk to.
Shepard! Welcome back to the ranks of the living. I wasn't sure you got my message.
Anderson!
It's been a long time, Captain.
It's Admiral now. They made me Udina's chief advisor and promoted me. I'm glad you came, though I was hoping the Council would be here for this meeting too. I spoke to Udina. He never listens to me. Ever since he got the seat on the Council, he thinks the stars shine out of his ass.
They need someone like you on the Council to get things done.
I'm not sure I have the stomach to wade through all the political bullshit around here, Shepard. Couldn't do much worse than Udina, though. All he seems to care about is public relations with the rest of the Council. He doesn't want to deal with the real issues.
What did you expect?
I don't know. But he should listen to me once in a while. An advisor isn't much use if you ignore everything he says.
That's fair.
I'm still not clear on why you wanted me to come.
There's been a lot of talk since you came back. Some of what I hear has been, frankly, a little disturbing. I wanted to give you a chance to explain your actions. Maybe get the Council to see things from your point of view. But they refused to see you. You let the previous Council die during Sovereign's attack on the Citadel. They feel you'll always put human interests before galactic concerns. Rumors that you're working with Cerberus haven't helped. What are you doing out there?
Cerberus seems to be the only group who cares about our missing colonists.
I feel for those colonists, Shepard. But they went out to the Terminus systems to get away from the Alliance. We can't protect them, but you can. Or at least you're trying to, and I get the sense there's more going on here.
The Reapers are moving again, but not through the Geth. It's the Collectors. They're behind the colony abductions.
Anderson, that wasn't me. That was a clone. I barely know anything.
There's so little data. They've always seemed like a fringe threat. If they're a front for the Reapers, this is big. But even that may not be enough to get the Council off its tail. Udina and the others have spent the past 2 years convincing themselves the Reapers don't exist. I tried to get the truth out, but they don't want to see it. It's just easier for them to accept Sovereign as a Geth warship.
Are they blind? What about Vigil, the Prothean VI on Ilos?
The VI in Ilos shut itself down. You're the only one who spoke to it. Just like you and your crew are the only ones who spoke directly to Sovereign.
Let the Council die, but I let the... Oh, wait, wrong timeline.
The existence of the Reapers has been dismissed as a myth spread by Saren to convince the Geth to follow him. We both know the truth. But I've spent 2 years fighting that line, and I don't have much to show for it.
It's not like you to give up, Anderson.
I haven't given up, but I have to be realistic. I'm just an advisor. I can't make Udina or the others on the Council do anything. It's up to you to stop the Reaper, Shepard. All I can do is try to run interference. I'll keep the Council and the Alliance off your back. Shouldn't be too hard if you're operating out in the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard, what are you doing here?
Stopped by to see how Anderson was doing.
Somehow, I doubt that's the extent of it. I'll have to make sure to speak with the rest of the Council and let them know I had nothing to do with you coming here.
You know they refused to meet with the Commander?
And you know they have good reason. There could be serious political ramifications. Anderson, I expect to see you in my office when you're done here.
What an ass.
I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
Don't worry about it. Once Udina cools off, he'll realize he has to keep me around. Besides, there aren't any official records that you and I spoke, and Udina will want to make sure it stays that way. If I get fired, people will ask questions. So he'll keep me on and just sweep this whole mess under the rug.
Damn.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war.
In the background,
More
it looks like
cleanup.
Grunt is just
Not that
staring
you
at
can
the
ever
screen
discount
like,
them.
interesting.
But we haven't had serious casualties for months.
Basically.
A civilian ship will spot an enclave, and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
Ashley Williams was on Horizon. She said she was looking into Cerberus.
I know. I approved the mission. We had to find out if they were behind the missing colonists. I couldn't tell anyone without compromising the investigation. I'm sorry.
I thought we were friends. Never expected you to go behind my back.
We didn't know about you at the time. And I wouldn't have told you if I did. What if the elusive man was manipulating you, lying to you? The report actually confirmed your story. I still don't trust Cerberus. But they were right about the collectors abducting the colonists. Unfortunately, Williams didn't find anything to convince the Council that the Reapers are behind this, or even that they exist.
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Working for Udina isn't how I planned to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
I don't. Elusive man's been a pain in my ass, so... Alright, well, let's go to the warehouse. Meet with,
This is the warehouse where Garrus set up a meeting with the Forger. If you wish to find Fade...
Look, it took me a long time to get this refund. It's a decision on the gentleman. He said there'd be one waiting for
Garrus should
Do you have
be
a service
with
order?
you. Yep,
No,
sure.
I got the refund, made the exchange.
Just realized. Best new squad member. You. I got 2 points. That's not enough to do anything. Grunt's got 2 points. That's not enough to do anything. Garrus has 11 points because I haven't used him in a while. Turian Renegade, increased weapon damage, or okay, so same thing as Thane. Concussive shot. Could give him that, or save the 4 points to put into his other skill. Evolve concussive shot, a heavy, significantly increase the power of your shot, blasting them off their feet, or blast. High energy explosive charges give your shot an impact radius. Ooh, I like that. Knock over multiple people with a single shot. That sounds fun. How's Garrus armed right now? Indicator battle rifle. This is the upgraded version. Okay. Excellent.
This looks like the place.
I just talked to him on the wards market. He sent me here. Come on, why do I need a service order?
The wards market? Why is it a terrible warehouse?
Fade? You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it. Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them, you lumbering mouth!
Too slow.
Why do I even bother?
Yeah, why do you?
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him. Sort of.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
He's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
Harkin.
What do the Blue Suns have to do with this?
They use his services to help their people infiltrate businesses and various organizations here on the Citadel.
That sounds like them.
Bastard. He's using CSEC to help those scum.
No. Well, not really. He got fired from CSEC a while ago, but he still knows the systems.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
Oh no. Oh, great, I still can die. Yeah. It's like, oh great, I might still get murdered.
Wait, this was a trick, wasn't it? You sent me to the wrong place just to get me to leave.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
You're trying to get this refund.
First and foremost, let's go to the Normandy. Yeah, I just want to go make sure I've got all my upgrades. Yeah, the customer and his refund in the corner. Yeah. Says he's been trying to get that refund for 2 years. I'm assuming that was a voice line in the first game, too.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal.
Yeah.
Anything else, Commander?
Told me that.
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Unread messages. Ah. I had Tanok told me where to send this. I'm Neff's mother. Talked when you came to investigate her death. Ari also told me a dead of sorry woman was found in one of the wealthy apartments that she was going to kill my daughter. Thank you. I don't know who brought you into my life, but thank you for avenging my daughter. Talk to Thane. Get that last upgrade set. Ready to go.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
My old contact network often located rare equipment for me. Would you like me to get in touch with them?
Let's see what they've got.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
That's fair.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the compact. It was an honor for our family.
The compact?
Yeah.
We live on the Hanar homeworld.
An actual Hanar assassin would be hilarious to see. Just tentacles wielding many guns.
What exactly are the terms of the compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes? When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Hello. Fish. A space hamster. Get all those upgrades maintained. Go about Garrus's mission before we log off for the night. Hell yeah. equips. The usual. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you much to say to me at this point, but...
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not now. Working on collector data. Have ruled out artificially intelligent virus. Unless it's very intelligent and toying with me. Tests. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Back onto the Citadel, into the factory district. Oh, but first, actually... Save button before I do anything. Okay. I'm going to take a quick break and use the washroom. And then we will get back and into Garrus's loyalty mission. So, I will be right back. And we're back. And we see if the game actually reloads itself, which it does. Excellent. Always have to worry about that. Excellent. Everybody's back. Well, I didn't really set sail out. I just kind of returned to the Normandy. Just so happens that, instead of you just walking into the ship, they have to take off and go back into space. Let's get teleporting to the factory district. Yeah, the air of crap, forgot my wallet. Crap, forgot to kill a bunch of mercs. Apparently, already having Garrus in my party was not enough.
There he is.
Shepard? Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them!
Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you.
Over here! Cover!
Firing iron.
Thank you. My bullets are already equipped. Excellent, excellent.
Back shot.
Get lit on fire.
Weakling!
Fucking guys don't have shields. Fuck.
Weak!
Firing. Backup system engaged. Let's go.
Feel the blood rage!
Careful. Requesting assistance.
Hostiles up ahead.
Taking cover!
Too late! Now you're dead!
Requesting assistance. Allied force casualty.
Allied force casualty. What are you guys doing?
Disengaging friend or foe detection. Excuse me.
Nothing can hurt me!
Rerouting power. Rerouting power.
Y'all are okay. Well, I remembered the wrong thing. So that was great.
Harkin's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
Fuck this one up. A lot more credits than that. Thing, huh? Head
Time to die!
Fuckers haven't
Nothing
used my
can
sniper
hurt
rifle
System failing. Critical system damage. Critical system damage.
One more.
Incoming!
System failing.
Feel the blood rage.
Retargeting.
Nothing can hurt me.
Rerouting power. System. Disengaging friend or foe detection. Backup system. Requesting assistance.
I need cover!
Okay, you guys get the rifle.
Feel the blood.
Shot.
Time to fight.
Careful.
Wait.
System failing. Power.
I like that I can hear the combat while I'm doing that.
Taking cover! I'm going
Set on fire, jackass.
One less to worry about.
Wasn't quite fast enough, apparently. Let me take cover, please.
Light him up.
I can't take cover from that. lost out on whatever was in there because I got shot at while I was hacking it. Okay. Good enough. Good to know for later, if that's a thing.
Getting close.
Kill them!
Gear up!
Going to cover!
Nothing can hurt me!
Hear that shit? Where are they? Really?
Feel the blood rip!
Down. That guy. Don't.
Heavy mech overhead. Watch out. Heads up!
I am gonna blow! Shooting.
Get that, just that back to the boss fight.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
Save. See?
worked with Harkin at CSEC?
Yeah, he was a pain in the ass back then, too. But I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off.
It's foreign.
Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight. But I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You don't need him hurt to get what you want.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
What do you think Harkin's got waiting for us in there?
Not sure. It looks like an industrial complex. Heavy machinery. Could be anything. Something's in there. Probably more Blue Suns. Harkin's kind of trapped himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. But I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You still planning to kill Sidonis when we find him?
That's the plan. It'll be quick and painless, unlike everyone he betrayed. He'll be spared the agony of a slow death. It's more than he deserves, but as long as he's dead, I'll be satisfied.
Garrus, do you really think killing Sidonis will make things right?
I have to do this. I don't expect you to understand, but please, don't try to stop me. I'll pull the trigger, and I'll live with the consequences. All I'm asking is that you help me find him.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Right behind you.
See the motherfucker in the glass, behind the window over there. Definitely a boss room.
This looks interesting.
Oh, more sniper rifle damage. Alright, excellent. Get out of here, that'll be useful. Makes sense that that's on Garrus' mission, honestly, at the end of the day here.
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
Enemies ahead! Just turn around.
I am proven!
Excuse me.
There.
Mr. Almond.
Nothing can hurt me.
Targeting orders. Critical system damage. Impact event. Oh.
Hargan's going to regret this.
Probably a really dangerous spot to do that, but okay. This means I have to comb this room again once I'm done this boss fight. This looks dangerous.
Oh, crap. Two heavy mechs, incoming. Do you really think you can take me down, Garrus?
I am ChouRaven!
It's about to go off!
Boom. I could end this right the fuck now. He wasn't behind bulletproof glass.
Nothing can hurt me.
Backup system offline. Rerouting power failure.
Hey motherfucker, how you doing?
You were close, but not close enough.
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Hargan. The only thing you want out of me is me not killing you right now. Jackass.
We're not here to ask favors, Hargan.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonis. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I
Hard
don't
it
give
is.
out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business?
A broken neck.
All right. Get off me. Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrus?
No, but Sidonis opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
Don't even fucking think.
Going. Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So, what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from CSEC now.
I guess it's your lucky day.
Yeah, I hope we can do this again real soon.
Yeah, I said don't shoot him. I didn't say
didn't
anything
shoot
about
him.
don't hit him.
Come on, let's move.
Sidonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job. Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
I'm getting a little worried about you, Garrus. You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
He's just not like you.
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
That headbutt looked very Krogan. You're right, it did. He probably learned a little bit from Ono Omega.
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really? I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonis could get away with this? Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon.
What that grunt look like? So we letting him do this, or?
Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Garrus, you're in a really, really obvious position for a sniper.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
This won't take long at all.
You one of Harkin's men? I don't remember seeing you before.
That's it. Just keep him talking a few more seconds.
I was told Harkin was one of the best. This better not happen again.
Oh, it won't. Don't worry.
What? Shit.
Betrayal repaid, Sidonis. That was easy enough.
Clean and simple. Good work.
Thanks for helping me, Shepard. Let's get moving. I need to get away from this place.
As much as I considered trying to save him, trying to do the Paragon thing there, I was just sitting there like, no, after all the stuff that Garrus told me about this guy over the course of the game, nah, this guy deserves everything that's coming to him. Oh, okay. That's good to know for another playthrough if I ever go back to that. Not enough credits to actually do anything decent with. I got 4 points. I can max one of my things. Tactical cloak. Incinerate I'm using a lot. Incinerate and disruptor ammo I'm using a lot. Well, AI hacking I have been using a lot recently. Ooh. Save us points up so I can do that. I've been using that a fair amount. Incinerate, heavy incinerate, advance, burns through nearly anything it hits, or a splash zone. Disruptor ammo can cause synthetics to critically overload and explode. Squad disruptor ammo. Each member of your squad gains the effects. Alright. Letting them, overloading them with it is fine. Because I have it on literally every gun if there's any robots in the area. Incinerate having a splash zone. I don't know how good that would be if they're missing. Also, I've leveled up a bit in Paragon, not maxed out. Definitely getting there. I think. Garrus' loyalty mission is impossible to fail. No matter what, warning Sidonis and letting him live takes a lot of Paragon, or just killing him. Garrus will be loyal no matter what. Oh, good. Make the heavy incinerate. Just boost that damage. Can't do anything. Nope. Just gonna take off to the Normandy. There's not much else I can do here.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Hit on the kid. Trail kid's doing okay. Everything's taken care of legally. He's doing some work for me, helping me deal with some trash in the wars. Maybe Make life better for some kids like Mouse. Not perfect, then what is? Don't know if your Drell and mine are talking. Told him life was too short not to, but I don't know if it took. Upgrade. And if I do. Upgrade. Shields. Again. Alright. Well, sniper rifle update is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Perhaps later. Trying to determine how Scale Itch got onto Normandy. Sexually transmitted disease only carried by Varen. Implications unpleasant. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Somebody the Varen.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Yeah, right?
No messages for you, Commander.
Let's go downstairs. Now everybody who can talk to me should be able to. Let's start with...
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the Collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
I've already upgraded the Normandy's exploration probes. I have no additional suggestions.
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event, as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
Damn.
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
Ah, that time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations.
That time. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax. Find my center.
See. Got anything?
Shepard,
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We hold a unique
Cross-legged.
place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There are only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Probably not as much as with Thane, like a couple minutes ago, but, you know, it's a good thought.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
You know about Knights Errant and Samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
Oh, yeah.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Always the interesting conversation. mess
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite. Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Let's see if I have enough Paragon points to talk to Miranda.
I have work to do, Commander. Go chat with your friend Jack if you want small talk.
No, I do not.
Miranda, I'd like to talk about this.
I'd rather we didn't.
Just kind of wondering at this point if I probably just need to have Max Paragon to do that. Oh, right, Garrus is back there.
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
And most likely, or at least to the final meter, which is like 80%. Yeah. I'm on like the second last meter right now. Yeah, I'm like halfway through the second last meter. So, we'll see what happens if I get up past that.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sedona's. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
Good way to live.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly? The Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. An unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Oh yeah. Let's be fair, I was getting ready to make the comment, and then he made it for me, so... I'm glad I'm on the same page. With FemShep, you suggest to do the same thing.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Sarah to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Go down, talk to the last couple people, and call it afterwards.
Shepard?
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything.
I don't know how much Grunt
enemies to fight.
has to talk to me about at this point.
That's all for now.
I'm pretty sure I finished most of the stuff to do with him.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it could taste like mighty fine ass.
Yes.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus. They know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can stand up to a collector attack, though. I'm researching some ideas that might help.
Have you got time to talk?
Yes, I'd like that.
Away from prying ears.
I've been thinking about the last time we talked. I'm sorry. I was unprofessional, and I wasn't thinking rationally. I was being stupid and selfish.
You've never been selfish. If anything, you spent too much time thinking of the fleet and not enough thinking of yourself.
That might be true for humans, but Quarians are different. We can't just... We have to think of other people, always. If we don't think about the needs of the whole crew, people could get hurt. Maybe even killed. You deserve to be happy with someone. I can't do that. No matter how much I could get sick, jeopardize the mission.
And if you weren't jeopardizing anything?
If it were just me, I watched you tear into the Thorian on Veros like a force of nature. Nothing could slow you down. I watched your face as Rex betrayed you. As you did what you had to. I watched you stand strong against everything the galaxy threw at you. I've watched you for so long, and I never imagined you'd ever see past this.
Are you saying you could die if we were together?
It's always a risk. Maybe the reaction would be minor. Maybe it would put me down for a few weeks. Or maybe it would kill me. But that's not what I'm concerned about, Shepard. I don't want you distracted. I don't want what I want to hurt this mission. It's too important.
Tali, if you're scared, I don't blame you. But I don't want anyone else. I want you. And I'll do whatever I have to make this work.
I wouldn't blame you if... But... Oh, thank you. You don't know what that... Thank you. Give me a little time. I'll do some research. Figure out how to make this work.
What can you do? Can I help?
There are a few ways to temporarily improve my immune system.
immunoboosters, antibiotic injections, that kind of thing. I'll spare you the details, but trust me, I've got plenty of motivation to figure something out.
It can't be that uncommon for a Quarian to have a relationship with another race.
Sure, but in most cases, everything is happening outside the suit. Nerve stimulation programs and such. I don't want that. If I'm going to be with you, I want it to be real. I need to feel your skin on mine. I've never shown my face to anyone. But I'm ready to show you, if I can do it without dying.
Whenever you figured it out, I'll be here for you.
I'll let you know. I promise. Until then, I should, do something. Repairs for the mission.
That was actually a very, very sweet scene. And feed my fish. Ellie's romance is super sweet. Yeah. Yep, let's get down here. Actually, let's talk to Joker. I haven't said anything to him.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
Well, you got
See
nothing
you,
to say.
Commander.
Got it.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Well, I'm not going to do anything right this second, but definitely not sure what to do next. Outside of a few systems that I could be farming for resources and the Reaper IFF, I don't know that there's much else going on. I mean, even though this is already marked as 100% complete, love how screw the collectors, I'm going home.
Launching probe.
Apparently I can farm resources here. I figured the 100% meant that there was fuck all to do.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
Also, if I'm here anyway. Might as well do the funny thing. There it is. A gas station. Time to do the funny. It's depleted, apparently.
Really, Commander?
I decided to do the funny.
Probing Uranus.
There it is. Even Edie's tired of my shit right now.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Outside of scanning and upgrades, not much else to do except story.
Probe away.
Yeah, I figured as much. I mean, wouldn't be the first time I went scanning and accidentally backed my way into a side mission stuff in it.
Probe launched.
Point where in one of my first couple streams, I managed to find myself a mission that Ichi had never seen before.
Probe away.
Like all of his many playthroughs of this game, apparently had never once stumbled across that one mission.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Gas station in this system. Yeah. I like being thorough with this stuff as well. We'll stay here for now. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. And let's see who is rateable right now. It has been a hot minute since we rated off to Minzy, so I feel like that is where we are going. Also not too far off of things. She's also a Mass Effect fan, so... Yep. Basically, at the end, I'll probably do some scanning and stuff off stream, just to try and get myself advanced through things a little bit, without boring everybody with the details, and then next time I play this game, I'll do the Reaper IFF. Anyways, thank you very much for coming out, everybody, and thank you, Lexi, for hanging out with me the whole time. We're going to go raid off to Minzy Chaos right now, currently playing Destiny 2. So let's drop in and show her some support. Thank you very much for coming out. I will be back on Sunday night for D&D one way or the other. Thank you very much. Peace.